Hi, Will from Music Tech here at the AES convention in New York with Matt McGlynn from Roswell Pro Audio. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Will. Thanks for coming by.
No problem. And what do you have for us this time?
So we have a brand new mic that we're announcing new at this show this week. It's called the Mini K87. So readers of your magazine might well know the Mini K47. That was the first microphone we ever made, released that 4 or 5 years ago. And we wanted to make a companion mic to that. So the reason people love the older mic, the Mini K47, is because it has a mid-range bloom that really lets instruments speak in a really beautiful way. But sometimes there's a call for a more neutral, more transparent mic, and that's what this one's about. So this is the new one right here, and it's the same form factor as the Mini K47, so it's small, that's what the name refers to. So it's a smaller microphone, but it is still a large diaphragm, a full 34 millimeter diameter capsule. So a large diaphragm microphone with a really nice circuit. We did a lot of upgrades to the circuit this time because in audio, transparency is hard to do well. It's kind of a higher bar than a more colored microphone. So we really had to kind of work on the circuit to get the transparency that we wanted with just enough character to still be emotionally compelling. So that's what we built. And the early reviews are great. So the mic's only been out for about 2 weeks. Customers are loving it. Vocals, podcasting, drum overheads, acoustic strings is another great app for it. So the mic streets for $399 US. It includes this shock mount. We call it the cutaway shock mount because the front is cut away. It's kind of a literal name. What's nice about that is if you're miking a guitar cab, there's no shock mount hardware that pushes the mic away from the cabinet. You can get right up on the grill cloth that way. The other nice thing about the shock mount is that instead of using elastic bands, which is the kind of inexpensive, common way to do it, we use these silicone O-rings. And the difference is those elastic bands resonate like bass guitar strings. So when you have a band or an instrument in the room and the bass player hits a low note and your shock mount starts to resonate, well, that's only that far from your capsule, so that's going to be part of your track, and you can't mix that out later. So we avoid all that problem by using something that doesn't resonate. So.
And in terms of the internals, with it being such a small body, have you had to make any adjustments to accommodate the smaller form?
No, there are acoustic properties that belong to every microphone body and grill. So in a microphone, everything matters. The height of the capsule above the deck plate, the size and shape of the mounting post, the composition of the grill, the diameter of the body, all these things matter. So a body that's this size and shape has a sound, and it does show up in the frequency response graph, so we tweak the capsule tuning and the circuit tuning in order to accommodate that.
So it's a transformerless cardioid capacitor.
Yeah, but we build them the old-fashioned way. A lot of microphones, especially at this price point, they're kind of stamped out by robotic machines with surface mount parts that you can see with a microscope. But we build these the old-fashioned way with through-hole components. So it's a resistor with 2 legs on it, and someone puts it on the board and solders it down.
So handmade.
These are well, handmade. Yeah, no, it's true. They are handmade, and in fact hand-tuned, which at this price point is kind of unprecedented, but we're going with it. So
remind me again the price?
$399 US. That includes the shock mount and a hard case as well.
And we come direct to you, do we?
So Roswell microphones are sold through Roswell Pro Audio and through selected dealers worldwide.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Matt.
Thank you, Will.